You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off from Foxborough. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he will get this inside the 30.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to it. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Green 19, guys, what?
Going to the ground again on first. And having gained about a handful there. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They go right back to Hall. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go.
Don't jump, ready? 319, hey, can. Tonight.
Here's Hall once more. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. That's caught. It's massive hits. The ball's out. Scooped up by the Patriots. And no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
Man, such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air. It's May. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
At the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stuffed with authority there, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down. Quick throw completed by May. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
15 more yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing again, it's May. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I love the thought there and the idea, get your guy in space. But he can't make anything happen until he catches it cleanly first.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. To the air yet again, May. Hits his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making mistakes so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Again, it's May. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Henderson can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's May. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have a great first drive and get the game's first points. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gallus on to send it away. Starting from the 5. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Brown has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Hey, 5. Crazy.
May now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Drake made the touchdown. Corey Gallus checks on the extra point. And the Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. We've got the Patriots in front. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Rolling out to his left. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete out to the right. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He's run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Here we go, son. Tonight. Angel. Yep. Test. Left, right. Tonight.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turned it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Crazy. Hey, what's up? Five.
From the gun, it's May. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 20-zip lead. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Starting at the 10. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Shoves one away. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense in a hurry up here. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and high.
Out of the shotgun. Fields. Big strike here to Moore. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And it's good for a New York 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Offense to the line fast.
Hey, Ken.
At the 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Fields throwing once more. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Extend. 319, judge that. Go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets drop the lead back to 13. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Crazy. Crazy. Hey, what's up? 5.
Working now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3rd and 16.
Crazy.
Now May on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Wisconsin. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this. Protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense. Well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them. Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields looking to throw. Cox, that's Arian Smith. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Patriots holding the lead here at Gillette. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Five. You're on the ball.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Cuts back to the middle. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
May not have throw on 3rd. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go.
1st down throw for Fields. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Back to throw it. And the Patriots get there and take him down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. He'll throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Here goes crazy, crazy. What's that?
Here's May to the air. Pass complete to Duvernay. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down carry for Brown. On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They've got first down here from the 36.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Here's Brown again. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for second down.
Crazy, 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 crazy. Here goes that. Five. Hey, what's that?
From the gun, it's May. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Okay, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Third and long for him here. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. About that play, Brock, on 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
10 at the 16-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy, 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 crazy. Five.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And we might be close to this lead going again. That play gives him a first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Crazy. Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Hey, five.
Here's May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gallis on for the extra point. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Fields this one at the 3. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll go down, it must say right at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap to Fields. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
Fields on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally this defense has an answer.
Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Fields on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Working quickly here. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Goes to the hurry up here. Fields throwing once more. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can't happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Here we go. I'm good. Yep.
Throwing again. It's Fields. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the 2nd half with some needed points. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. 1st down now. Ball at the 33.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Crazy.
Made a throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to the air. It's May. Caught. Nice gain left side. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They will throw. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's caught. Smith has it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Now Fields again. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now we stop. Looks like somebody was hurt on that play, and it's, oh no. Oh, it's a big one. Justin Fields getting looked at by the medical staff after that snap. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. They kick the running back in motion. To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
70.
To throw again, it's Daniels. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Arian Smith, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Has him on the quick hitter, and they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First and 10 from the 43. Now Daniels off the play action. Buying some time left. He's got Smith again. defense in the hurry up here.
That's another Jets. First down.
Rolling on first down. Daniels buys time, rolling right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 2nd and 10 now. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Come on.
Third and long for him here. Put the body on the line for his team. Offense in the hurry up here. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On the set.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. This is a heater going deep. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
What's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Brown on the inside give. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. They'll try it right with Brown. Thought there'd be more room up the middle, but there wasn't. It closed quickly. He stopped after a 3-yard gain. Gets him those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. All right, 3rd and 15 now following that delay of game. May now from the gun. Diving right side, got it!
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception, and some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Now May on 4th down. And he hauls in the interception. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started to play. Defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Completed left side to Smith. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. First down from the 42. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one's complete, right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jets first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Crazy, crazy. Where was that? What's that?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Oh, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design run here for May. So this is a win for the Patriots. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said,